Here in Puget Sound, we have about 2,300 individuals and families with children. They're unsheltered. And beyond that, we have a basic needs crisis. 1 in 3 families are struggling to provide the basic needs for their families. And so I ask that you join our mission to change that. Families who are unsheltered, families that are living in their cars, tent cities, couch surfing, or at shelters. These are families that are really trying to be proactive. They're straight, they're really trying to move forward, but the system really sets them back from doing so. 2 of the largest federal agencies, WIC and SNAP, they provide services for low-income and homeless families. They don't provide any type of support to purchase diapers. And diapers cost about $100 a month. And so parents are having to reuse diapers or to stretch the time it takes between diaper changes. Things that many of us take for granted, we completely ignore. Being able to put your baby in a clean diaper or clothe them and keep them warm at night or have a safe place to live. If you can't meet those very basic needs, parents are caught up in this mode of survival and paralysis. And so for families to even be able to get out of paralysis mode, survival mode, to apply for housing or employment, they need to be able to provide for their children. We figured, when it comes to kids, parents don't have the luxury of time. We will meet the family wherever they're at, cut through all that bureaucracy, the red tape, and we'll get them what they need immediately. So from the very beginning, a family will call our crisis emergency line, and we have a team that runs this line 24/7. Those volunteers will assess the family's need, take down an order, and then that information gets communicated to, we have a storage team. These are volunteers that live by our storage, and they'll pull items like diapers or formula for that family. And then to our last step in our entire operation, we have volunteers that make delivery runs. We don't put our families on a wait list. We don't make them go through a referral process just to get the basics. Being kind of that resource to kind of meet them where they're at, that is tremendous. It's extremely helpful. Primarily because of our 50 volunteers, we've served about 2,500 families within the past 2 years, and we've distributed about 95,000 diapers. When parents are able to provide diapers, clothing, food for their children, they feel a sense of self-worth. They feel competent. They feel like they can actually start to nurture their children. We live in one of the world's wealthiest locations, right? And yet we have the 3rd largest homeless population. And so if we don't invest in some of these families with little kids early on, children that are living on the streets or on their couches, they may not have access to healthcare or education. They may be exposed to more illness. This is going to affect all of us long term, because these are the same children that are going to school with my kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and the ultimate goal is to have a healthier, functioning community. And that's why I think we should all invest in this issue. If you see something that pains you or enrages you, do something, act. We are an all-volunteer team, and I get often feedback from my friends and family, I don't have time, Britton. If you have an hour to give a month, or you have an hour per week, we could use your help. Don't talk yourself down. Don't underestimate your capabilities. Everyone in this community can play a part toward working to ending homelessness.